everybody, welcome to the second episode of the account, man. This is round 2. Last time I went overcomplicated with the points for this round, so here's what it is. 3 for a win, 2 for second, 1 for third. That's how the points are gonna go this round, okay? Okay, moving on. So, this time we have 7 fights instead of 11, I know, big sad. Not as many. So we have 6 3-way melees, and our main event is the 4-way melee. Not entirely sure why I chose it to be a main event. You know what, heck it. It's a great main event. Okay, here we go. Opening fight sees one of the 3-point gang. Actually, 2 of the 3-point gang. First, Afterthought, representing Wolfie Productions 98, and Rohog representing Bot Builder. I hope I'm getting his name right. It would be really sad if I've been saying it like that this entire time and it's wrong. And Land Rover's Crusher Bot and Scammed, who has 2 points. So 3 bots with wins at the moment. Scammed won, I believe, by judge's decision. It was a pretty solid fight. Afterthought decimated the 5th seed, surprising me. And Rohog got lucky against Flumsburger Power's Freemech. But let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1, activate. We got 3 of the lowest bots, actually, in the competition in this fight. Including Rohog, whose forks are extremely low, but they are also probably one of the more vulnerable to Crusher bots in this competition, I would say, just because of their general design, and they're getting attacked by Land Rover's machine here. Can Afterthought get back up? It does not seem like they can. They do be firing that Shremek, though. Oh, he's getting into the forks! I heard a crack there. I don't know if he's managed to puncture it. Oh, gosh. Pit cover goes flying. Very professional arena. Breaks so often I have to repair it mid-fight. Who doesn't? Scammed clearly on top right now, though. I'd say Rohog struggling. The forks might be broken. I think it's possible that they are, and they're slammed now, Rohog, into the Dutchman. See if who lands a horrible axe shot. And another. Oh, goodness. Afterthought is long dead. They're only getting the 1 point for this. Rohog, though, getting slammed. Well, scammed. Big Dark Horse. I don't think anyone expected this from them. Going 2-0 potentially. I think the Dutchman has killed Rohog. Is it mobile? I think we have to start the count out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease. And that is it. Both of the 3-pointers getting defeated by, Scammed. Rohog actually took out Afterthought really quick into the fight. Afterthought didn't even get a hit with that weapon. Then Scammed just dominated Rohog. Scammed, impressive bot so far. That was quite the victory. Sitting on 5 points, not the max. The max after this round is 6, but still solid. Rohog also sits on 5 points. Somehow. And Afterthought sits at 4. Anyway, to the next Rumble, featuring the first seed of the night in our second seeds, Goldmine, who I will say I think got a bit lucky against Eraser in their last fight, but did a very solid job nonetheless. Devastating bot, our current account man runners-up are. You do have to worry a bit about their durability, though, every time. No matter what, it's a question. Bots and More's Flag of Doom 3, is back in the arena after a solid victory over Space Craze, and the first spot that lost their first fight to appear this episode is Sakona Visco's Edge. Did okay. For a brand new bot with no active weapon, I think they did a pretty good job against 14. 3, 2, 1. Activate. You don't want to count out Edge. Remember, Flumsburger Power won a Rumble against TNT and LCS in the last countdown, so you definitely don't want to count out Edge here. That said, look at Edge, doing a very good job of controlling Flag of Doom 3, who are in a ton of danger at the minute. And getting underneath. Oh gosh! They land on my arm, Edge, after they are attacked. Is Goldmine off balance? Because they're spinning weirdly, and I don't know what the problem is with them right now. Did I just attach them wrong again? I don't know. Getting shoved, actually. And flipped again. What a throw from Flag of Doom 3 onto Edge there. Goldmine does have to try their best to get back up here, and they do. Good for them. First minute of the fight has finished. And Goldmine actually sends Flag of Doom 3 spiraling away. Good performance from them thus far in this fight. And those are two solid flips, I gotta say. Two. And Goldmine back up with the Shreemac, back up and Adam with a decent shot there on Flag of Doom 3, and a horrific shot there onto him. The Dutchman lands a hit as well. Not as deadly a hit onto Edge there as maybe they would have liked. Edge actually gets right in underneath Flag of Doom 3. Spinning in a circle, gets hit again. How are they doing here? They may have lost drive on one side. Oh, another nasty shot from Goldmine. This is what the bot can do if it stays in one piece, which it surprisingly has. Oh, another decent shot there. Flag of Doom 3 trying its best as we approach 30 seconds left to stay in this fight. They might have done enough in this fight if they can survive. That said, though, they are in Bullseye's CPZ, thrown into the Dutchman's now. And they are struggling to drive quite a bit. Hit again on the face. Edge might be mounting a comeback as well. Goldmine might be mounting a comeback. Oh, a decent shot from Goldmine, getting Edge into the Dutchman CPZ. The Dutchman working right now in this fight. Cease! I hit restart, whatever. It's fine. And there it is. All three technically will survive to the judge's decision. Boy, though, was that a tough fight. I feel like Goldmine is off balance, but I'm not sure how. Like, I genuinely don't know how they're off balance. Odd. Anyway, who won the decision? Remember, our judging categories are style control, damage, aggression, and strategy. You gotta give style to Goldmine, you gotta give damage to Goldmine. They had some nasty shots and disabled half the drive of Flag of Doom 3. That said, what about aggression and control and strategy? Personally, I think Edge did a good job in strategy. I think that they were trying their best to time their attacks to slide underneath Goldmine. They were doing a very good job, actually, of timing their attacks, I would say. They were waiting for the other two to attack each other to get to their opponents when they were more vulnerable. I do think Edge gets strategy. And I think they get control. They did a very good job at shoving both their opponents around for a good amount of this fight. And aggression, I would give, honestly, That's tough. I think I would give it to Flag of Doom 3, but I can't. Because that makes it a 2-2 to 1 decision. So, if I had to decide aggression between the other two, it's tough. Because they both did a really good job when it came to aggression. Both got a lot of attacks in. So I'm not sure. So, the thing that's going to give Goldmine the victory of this fight is going to be the fact that his two categories... Here's the ranking for each category. Style would be Goldmine, Flag of Doom 3, Edge, because Edge is a pusher, so we don't get many style points. Damage would be Goldmine, Flag of Doom 3, Edge, because it's pusher again, it's not doing damage. Aggression would be probably too close to call, I'm gonna be honest. Strategy would be Edge, Goldmine, Flag of Doom 3, I think. And control would be Edge, Goldmine, Flag of Doom 3. So Goldmine was closer to winning the categories Edge won than Edge was to winning the categories Goldmine won. Goldmine is going to get that Edge in the decision to take the win. And is now at 6 points, putting him in first overall at the minute. Edge did a solid job coming back and sit at 2 points. Right? Yeah. Pretty sure it's 2 points. Yeah. It's 2 points. I'm right. And Flag of Doom 3 sit at 3. Next fight, here we go. Representing Crystal Carnage and seeded number 7. Launch Platform Unleashed did win the main event of the last episode was a great fight, very close fight. Could have gone either way, I think. I gotta say I'm quite worried about this machine's chances because of how steep that wedge is, but they did win their first fight. How will they fare here against two pushers, actually? Two returning pushers, I should say. The bot builders, Fundsburger, Power, Shremek, and 14 representing Robotic Apple XL. 3, 2, 1, activate. Both these bots are now back with Shremex. And Launchpad Unleashed, firing that weapon and not able to do anything with that weapon, actually. So that's the problem I'm talking about. They have a very steep design, and actually, can they get up? I don't know if they can get up. I think that the steepness of the wedge might hurt it here. They actually do get up. And they get a throw with the horizontal, the rear part of the flipper, I should say. And it's actually potentially gotten Flumsburger power with Shremek, who is seemingly stuck on its back. Oh, they do get back up. The Shremek caused Flumsburger power with Shremek a lot of pain in the last fight, actually, because it caused him to lose to Rohog. Oh, they get underneath 14 very nicely as well. Oh, and they're smacked by the Dutchman. Flumsburger power with Shremek. That Shremek's more powerful, I think, than some of the flippers in this competition. Launch Platform Unleashed. Getting under with the top hinge under 14, who does a thing. And Flumsburger Power Shremek actually rights both machines. All three still vary in this fight. Flumsburger Power Shremek somehow avoids getting attacked by the flipper of Launchpad Unleashed. And now getting back down. 14 gonna go and open the pit here now as well. Oh, Flumsburger Power Shremek almost drives into the Dutchman's CPZ. This is very close, actually. Oh, what a shove! What a shove from 14! How much torque do you think that bot just showed in that shove? From Flumsburger Power Shremek is now trying to get underneath. 14 actually going to get underneath. Launch Platform Unleashed. Can they get back down? Yes, they can. This is quite the 50-50 fight. 14 got a very nice shove in, though. We have less than 30 seconds left in this fight. I think that shove has bent one of the forks on the rear hinge flipper of Launch Platform Unleashed, actually, I think. So that's actually some damage going in 14's favor. Cease. And Flumsburger Power Shremek gets that final shove in. So far, in both fights thus far... No, never mind. Not both fights thus far. In these last two fights, all three have survived to the judge's decision. Launch Platform Unleashed worried me a lot at the beginning. They couldn't really get back up. They did, but that worried me. This is tough, because it's two pushers and a bot who, for a lot of the fight, was a pusher. So style is hard to decide. I think I have to... The most stylish moment goes to 14, because that shove was a really nice shove. They threw Flumsburger Power Shremek, and they got Launch Platform Unleashed up on the wall. It was a very nice shove. I think it's enough to give them style in this fight, which didn't really have a whole lot of style in it. Damage goes to 14, because, like I said, they did bend, I think, the forks here on Launch Platform Unleashed. Ever so slightly, but in a fight like that where damage really didn't happen, that's enough. Control? Oh no, I have to give style to Flumsburger Power Shremek, don't I? Because of the style of them throwing themselves across the arena with the powder. That's in that Shremek. So I have to give them style, don't I? Control, though, has to go to 14. They spent almost no time on their back in comparison to both opponents. I don't think they got flipped a single time in this fight, so that's very good control. They did a very nice job throughout the fight in that. Strategy-wise, you see, this is where it gets me. 14's strategy of staying back for a lot of the fight is going to hurt it in aggression. And that was their strategy. They were staying back, waiting for good attacks, and it paid off in them having that moment, which was a very impressive moment, but I don't know if it was enough. Launch Platform Unleashed was not able to execute its strategy, I think, because the strategy, of course, is flip your opponent, and they really didn't do that. So, what does that really leave? It leaves Flumsburger Power Shremek, but was their strategy really that good? I don't know. The strategy for these three bots, I don't think any of them really worked. This was a pretty dull fight, I think, for the most part. Moving on to aggression. Who gets aggression? Like I said, I don't think 14 gets it. I think they spent too much time staying out of the action to get it. I think Launch Platform Unleashed gets aggression. I think they did a very solid job at using their active weapon and really getting in the action. Because its only opponent is Flumsburger Power Shremek for the aggression category for me. Flumsburger Power Shremek really didn't deliver in the slightest when it came to their aggression, considering they spent a lot of time on their back. So that leaves it, 14 has two categories, Flumsburger Power Shremek has one, Launch Pad Unleashed has one. All we have left is strategy. I think I should give it to 14, because in the end their strategy did pay off enough, I think. So I think I have to give it to them, don't I? I've been ranting for probably more than this fight was in length. 14 on 6 points now. Tied with Goldmine for most points. Flumsburger with Power with Shremek. Actually, who got second, who got third? I guess Flumsburger Power with Shremek, because they got style, not aggression, are going to get the 1 point. So, they sit on 1 point, which is the lowest at the minute. And Launch Platform Unleashed sit on 3. Along with good pals of theirs, I'm sure. Flag of Doom 3. Anyway, to the next fight, because you guys have been listening to me rant for probably way too long, let's be fair. We have our 8th seed, Space Craze, representing that Builder Boy, taking on our 4th seeds, Rainbow Fidget, representing Cam at the Core, and Crater 567's Axe Tiger 2. All 3 of these bots are sitting on 1 point at the minute. All 3 of them put on... I think all 3 actually had their fights go to the judges, ironically. So that's kind of funny, isn't it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, activate. Rainbow Fidget lost to a bot similar to Space Craze, but didn't have that many good hits, like that shot was right there. Crater now getting in with that lifter. What a lift as well! Rainbow Fidget trying to get in with that weapon. Really not. Can Space Craze self-right? Yes, they can, actually, although they have gotten smacked by these two. Oh, goodness me, what a shot there. Crater trying to get underneath actually flips itself over. Oh, and gets catapulted into the pit release button of all buttons. Space Craze not quite out of it yet. Axe Tiger 2. I'm surprised they survived that shot. That was a nasty hit. Oh, from Rainbow Fidget. So is that. Though, I don't know. It might just be our 2 seeds left. No, Axe Tiger 2 does get back into the action for at least a little bit longer. And slammed onto their back. Oh, into the pit again! Right, it wasn't a judge's decision. It was, them going into the pit. Can you believe I recorded this yesterday and I don't remember how the fights went? I think this could be it, though, for this one. I think Rainbow Fidget has won. Oh, another nasty hit! And, yeah, that's definitely it. 100%. Both opponents killed here. I'm gonna start the count out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cease. So there we go. Impressive showing from Rainbow Fidget, going to propel them to 4 points overall. So they're tied with Afterthought right now, which is pretty solid, I'd say. Technically, Axe Tiger 2 got counted out after Space Craze was in the pit, so they are going to... Voice crack, gosh. They're going to get the 2 points, and they sit on 3, along with Launch Platform Unleashed and Flag of Doom 3. And just the 1 point for Space Craze, that puts them at 2 overall, tied with Edge at the minute. To the next fight! We have Sour Guy with Problems 101, who has his good old pal, War Attack, sitting at 1 point, surprisingly. We have BattleBots Fights Explained and Complete Control, who gave it to the champs last time. And our 5th seeds, Gory Nightmare Revived, representing Delboy, who got completely owned last time. 3 bots that lost their first fights. So, let's see. 3, 2, 1, activate. Gory Nightmare Revived going straight for Complete Control, firing the flipper before really even being under him. War Attack firing the weapon, and it's bent. The thing with connects. It bends. Complete Control trying to get a grab in, doesn't quite get it there. Oh, they get thrown over as well. Oh my goodness, what a throw! Gory Nightmare revived. That was a brilliant flip. Timed perfectly as well. And now they just get slammed into the wall. War Attack putting up a fight, though. Not giving up just yet. Which surprises me, because I didn't think War Attack was that strong of a machine. So, they've definitely exceeded my expectations of the bot. Although, are they in danger here? Those forks are bent almost straight up, actually. They might be in a lot of danger here. They are still able to drive. Those forks not impeding it quite yet. The pit gonna get opened. This is quite the circumstance War Attack finds themselves in, isn't it? They actually are going to get a shove. Though, they are putting up one heck of a fight, and now the forks are somehow back in place. They get an attack in with the axe. I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. War Attack absolutely exceeding my expectations. Slamming him into the wall as well. Oh, Gory Nightmare revived. Throwing him. Survival of the fittest here. Gory Nightmare revived, though, should not be taking this fight lightly. This is not that impressive of a victory, considering their high seeding and the opponents they're facing, although, are the forks going to impede the drive now? They've been bent the other way. Can we really tell? Not yet. Oh, getting shoved into our wall. Oh, and getting absolutely thrown. Can they move? They're making an attempt. They're thrown again, though. They're trying to make a statement win right now. Another shove, though. Cease! And we're actually going to go to the judges. How in the world did War Attack pull that off? Here's what I'll say, Complete Control. They sit at 2 points. Wow. I think we have to give it to our 5th seeds. Without question, they win, but War Attack exceeded my expectations a lot. They sit at 3 points, actually, now. Same as the number of bots, and the same as the bot that just beat them, Gory Nightmare revived, sitting at 3 points after that win. Our penultimate fight of the evening is a rather stacked one, including our first seeds, Rotator, representing Razor 1905 2.0, our third seeds, Azkaban, representing Josh Doing Thing Legos and Hot Wheels, and Dead Slot 142's Death Strawberry. In fact, these three are all Account Mayhem champions. You got my and Bots and More's Account Mayhem champion, Razor 1905. You got RCM's Account Mayhem champion, Dead Slot 142. And you got the Bot Builder's Account Mayhem champion, Josh Doing Things YT. So, rather stacked fight. Why is it not the main event? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Azkaban going straight after the berry, who gets a flip in on Rotator. Actually getting under Rotator a lot easier than they were getting under Sinister, which is weird. Because Rotator's rather low to the ground. Oh, getting shoved into the wall! The Strawberry looks like it's eating the wall, actually. And the Minibot gonna just get slammed by Rotator here. Azkaban 2. Just as impressive as the original. Such a machine, such a powerhouse of a bot. It's a shame they faced Goldmine at its best. Shot to the wheel there. And slammed into the wall. Can Dead Slot get back up? I don't think Dead Slot can. Oh, never mind. I'm completely stupid. Oh, goodness! goodness me! Almost thrown straight out. Rotator on the wall. Death Strawberry wants the KO. Does not take it, though. Oh, that was a decent shot from our reigning champs, isn't it? Trying to get in with that undercutter. Throwing themselves across the arena. Azkaban, too, need to get off that wheel, actually. And they do. To slam the berry again. Azkaban, too. I don't know. Rotator is actually looking the weakest right now, I'd say. Although that was a solid shove right there. Is their unbeaten streak against Account Mayhem robots going to end? Oh my goodness! Well, they've just completely force-fed the Dutchman Death Strawberry. I don't know, we got less than a minute left in this fight. And the Death Strawberry landing in a not-so-happy position. Azkaban, too, getting completely thrown as well. And now getting a pin on the wall. Rotator, though, the disc, able to get them off. Less than 30 seconds left in this fight. Rotator opening up the pit here. Azkaban getting chucked through the air. Oh my goodness! What a shot by Rotator and that undercutting blade. Our berry goes down the pit with 1 second left. Cease! 1 second left in the fight and Death Strawberry falls down the pit. That has to be the worst luck I have ever seen. That was like, oh no. Well, these two survived to the judges. Death Strawberry gonna sit now on 3 points, which is what a lot of bots are sitting on right now. Azkaban will be sitting on 5. Or 6, so either they'll have the max or next to that. Rotator will be sitting on 4 or 5, based on the decision. So, actually, both of these two will make the top 2 points-wise. Will Rotator take their first L to an Account Mayhem machine? Damage-wise, you have to give it to Rotator. They did a ton with that spinner, especially at the end there. You have to give them a lot of credit. Style, you have to give to Rotator again. I'm sorry, you have to. I don't know if you can give control to Azkaban. They did a good job with a lot of nice shoves, but I don't know if you can give control to Azkaban. I think Rotator, while the strategy didn't quite pay off how maybe they would have liked, don't know what that accent was, I think that they definitely did what they set out to do. I think they did a lot with the disc. They were using it head-on a lot. I think when they wanted to, they used the wedge, and they used it quite effectively. They got a number of really good pushes. I think Rotator wins this fight. That might be a controversial decision. I think they win it. I think they've done enough. I think Azkaban spent a bit too much sitting to the side towards the end there. I think Rotator was in the action for quite a bit of time more than Azkaban. I think Rotator takes the decision. I think they did enough. So Rotator is getting the 3 points and keeping his unbeaten streak. Sitting at 5 points overall, same as Azkaban, actually. Now, same as last time, we have a top 8, which means... Actually, wait, there's one more fight. Why am I talking? I'm so professional. The 4-way melee, our main event, featuring Eraser, representing Pencil Buddy, our 6th seed Sinister, representing Robot Combat Models, Urtwaz's Devastating Vert of Voltrix 7, might have said that wrong, actually. And Black Widow 3, representing Aiden Wegner. 3 deadly spinners and a seed. In fact, everyone in this melee lost their first fight except for Black Widow 3, who was the only non-returning bot in this fight from the last account that I did. So, here we go, I guess. 3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, what an opening hit! Oh my goodness, Sinister getting completely smacked here. Oh, what an impact between the two spinners as well. Another decent shot here. And potentially stuck on their rear now is Black Widow 3. Nope. The horizontals smack into each other. Sinister in a lot of potential danger, actually. We found out last time that they struggled to self-right. How's this fight gonna go, though? Oh! Apparently not Pencil's way. They're getting the 0 points for this fight. Oh, and look at this! Valtrix 7 in a bad position. And look at this! Both their opponents now, Sinister has kind of flipped the script as they are both in a bit of danger now. Shoved into the pit release button as well. Going up the rear. Trying to get up. Oh no! Valtrix 7 stuck on the edge of the pit. Are they going to get smacked away, actually, by Black Widow 3? They might. I think Black Widow 3 has potentially just saved them. No, they have not! And they've been self-righted now. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, cease! And there is the fight. Last fight of the evening. Pencil, still on 0 points. No point for last place in this melee. Valtrix 7 gonna get the 1, and, well, sits at 1. Not the most impressive, gonna be honest. Bit of a disappointment. They're the afterthought of this competition, apparently. Black Widow 3 did a solid job in the fight. Not quite enough to win it, though. They sit at 4 points overall, which is pretty good. And Sinister actually also sits at 4 points overall. Now, as I was about to say at the end of the last fight, before realizing I had another one that I had to do still, like the last account, Mayhem, the top 4, or top 7 goes straight through. Everyone else is thrown into a last chance rumble where the winner takes the last spot in the top 8. So how do the points look right now? Do we have a clear top 7? We have a clear top 2, 14 and Goldmine sitting easily up there. In fact, yeah, we do have a clear top 7. 6 and 5 points are our clear top 7. My camera's gonna die somehow. As those on... No, we don't. We do not. Never mind, I'm stupid. We have a clear top 6. We have 4 on 5 points, 2 on 3 points. Put Sinister in the wrong line. I'm a visual learner. Azkaban 2, Rohog, Scammed, Rotator, Goldmine, and 14 sit in our top 6 right now, but it's a top 7. Those on 4 points, which are Afterthought, Rainbow Fidget, Sinister, and Black Widow 3 are all in the running. Now, it's based on win-loss record this time around, so hopefully win-loss record doesn't end up getting tied, but right now all those bots are 1-1. So, I might come up with an actual ranking by the next video. I don't for this one, though. So, that said, I'd say, well, not every team. Eraser, is probably out. They're at 0 points, the most they can get. Next episode's 3. They're out of the running for an instant spot. Same can be said, well, pretty much the same can be said for Flemsberger, Power Shremek, and Voltrix 7. Both sit at only 1 point. Maxi King gets 3. And while theoretically that could be enough, I don't think they've done enough in their fights to get it. Those on 2 points, yes, they can still make it. It does seem highly unlikely, but technically they still can with a solid enough victory. So really look at those on 3, 4, 5, and 6, though. Those are the ones really in with the shout. Even then, 14 and Goldmine are basically guaranteed, actually, to make it through. They're all but guaranteed, I think, actually. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for episode 3. Bye.